You are now listening to the Salty Virgins Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Hello, stream. How is everyone doing today? Is everybody having a good day?
Happy Easter.
Yes. Happy
God
Easter.
bless zombie Jesus.
I am fucking struggling today. I got my second dose of the vaccine yesterday.
Oh, it's kicking your ass, huh?
Down bad.
It
I've
kicked
never
Caleb's
been
ass.
more down bad.
Casey got her
Caleb's ass
second
for a
dose.
solid day.
Casey got her second dose Friday and just no side effects. just
Must be
beamed-
fucking nice.
Beamed absolute
Love that.
dog shit out of everyone in the side effects department.
Pretty good.
I slept all day today. All day. Literally, I've been awake 4 hours total today. I've been struggling.
Yeah, it's tough. I get my first dose tomorrow.
The first dose isn't bad. The first dose, you get a little arm soreness.
I know.
How'd
That's
that go,
just-
Pat?
That's just an announcement.
The first dose?
Yeah, how was your arm soreness?
It was fine. Yeah, it's just like a little bump. But other than that, it was fine.
You had a bump.
That's the microchip. Ooh,
Yeah, little
that's the
bump.
microchip. You feel it? You like
I
it?
do feel it. It keeps beeping.
I can't wait to
Needs to get
start
reset.
pop locking.
Do not
I gotta wake
compute.
up at fucking. So like I tried to set up my appointment on the stupid Orlando portal when they opened it up on Friday for appointments on Monday. I selected nothing, and then it fucking set me as a high risk. So I had to cancel my goddamn appointment. By the time I could cancel and go through the process again, like all appointments are gone. So now I have to wake up at fucking 6 a.m. tomorrow and go to the fucking FEMA site and try and go. get a
They'll
fucking
get you in
vaccine.
and out faster than anyone else.
I was
might-
gonna do that because honestly, they're efficient. Like the fucking federal sites are very efficient.
They might also have the Johnson & Johnson there, and they were not going to have the Johnson & Johnson at the Orlando site. So,
Isn't that only like 70% effective? Is
It's
that
also
that
one
one?
shot.
which is very effective for any kind of vaccine, and also 70% effective is much more effective than 0% effective, which is what I am right now.
Fair enough, true.
And it's 70% for like symptomless, but then it's like the same, like 99.99 or like 100 effectively for like hospitalization, basically.
I see.
I'm also I know fucking nothing about the vaccine.
I was about to
if
say,
you do your
look
own
at Kevin
research, but that's,
Fauci
like I
out
know,
here.
I know like a couple bullet points. Do your own fucking research if you want to figure it out. I was gonna take whatever they want to fucking give me.
Do
besides
do
that
your own
AstraZeneca
research,
one.
but like do your research intelligently. Don't go on those weird websites.
yeah,
Yes,
Don't
please.
don't do your
Don't
own
do
research that hard.
I was doing my research on Breitbart. Should I not do that?
No.
Breitbart
So,
even a lie? I don't even think that's a website anymore.
it
Probably
shouldn't
not.
be.
I'm pretty sure they
I
got
booked-
shut down like
Parlor.
3 years ago.
Parler's dead, right?
What?
Parler's dead.
Parler, I believe Parler is dead because they couldn't get hosted by anyone.
Yeah. Because Amazon owns the internet, and Amazon was like, absolutely not. Did I tell that story about a
Yeah.
girl?
I don't
Fucking. So, I'm taking First Amendment. We're doing presentations or whatever. This girl asked a question about Parler in a very defensive way, like, so where should conservatives go?
baby.
And I was like, to hell. And she was like, well, that's not fair. And I was like, well, I mean,
Life ain't
neither
fair,
is
baby.
neither is I don't know, attacking democracy when you lose an election. But you know, nobody asked me.
I mean, when the
And
election's stolen, Jordan, what are they supposed to do? Lay down?
I guess maybe lay down and
Go
get
to
the
hell,
vaccine.
actually.
Yeah, no. To hell is where she is to go.
So I booked my vaccine appointment at CVS, but I booked it like early last week, and their website still, if you were older than 40 and didn't have any conditions, wouldn't let you book, saying I'm not eligible at the time, because as of that day I'm not, but the day I'm booking the appointment for I am. So I just lied and said I was a teacher to get through, because I'm assuming because I have an appointment after everybody is eligible, when I get in, it should be fine, because on their website it says like this is what it's going to be.
Right.
But there's a small chance, I guess, tomorrow they're like, fuck you, you're not a teacher. And I'm like, I guess I
Yeah.
have to drive to the fucking federal site and just take a vacation day? Because if I get there at 11 o'clock, it's going to be a nightmare.
That's
It
why
is what
that's
it
why I
is, you
canceled
know?
my appointment because I can like go through a high risk and then like deal with like say like, oh, well at this point everyone's eligible for it, so like you can just take it. But I was very worried about them saying like, nah, you got to go home. You got to do this again. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just deal with the first one.
I think it'll be fine. But
It
also,
should be.
if they are like very defensive about it, I really have no defense because I did it just because I think their website is not like set up correctly.
I mean, it's a
think
Florida
my-
government website. It's probably fucking bullshit. So yeah.
It's horrible. Yes.
I think my employer is handing them out to employees and spouses.
Your employer just fucking having a employee like picnic and just throwing them out to the
Yeah.
crowd. Just
Yeah.
woo.
Like handing out paper towels in Puerto
Yes.
Rico. Yeah.
Just like a fucking basketball with
Yeah.
the vaccines.
People
Step
forget
back,
about that.
Kobe.
People forget about that.
No, people don't forget about that. People,
No, we certainly don't. I remember that vividly. He shot paper towels at
His
people like they
coach-
were fucking Papa shot. As the president of the United States.
He shot like a 6-pack of paper towels. He was like
like,
6
"I'm
individual
helping."
rolls to a crowd of 500 people.
Here you go.
they
We're
love
helping.
the people. They love me. It's like no, they don't. They really
They
don't.
literally would
really,
eat you
really do
alive. They would eat you alive in your terrible suit. We never really got into how he stands, leaning forward on his toes.
Oh
like
no,
that.
yeah, no, that's crazy.
With the no, he has the fucking wedges. Yeah,
Dementia.
So
how-
he can be tall.
or
Well,
how
he's
he-
tall.
he's tall
Or
and
how
also
he's-
has the wedges.
Oh,
How tall is he?
He's like
He's
He's
like
like
6'4".
6'3", I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4". He's tall.
That's plenty tall. What, like...
You think that man was going to suffer to be smaller than anyone else in the room?
The one thing about... Well, a lot of things, I guess. But one of the big things I couldn't comprehend about his appearance was how can someone willfully wear suits that fit so poorly,
So
when they care so much about self-appearance, and they also apparently have so much money. Like, how... Like, that has... I'll never fucking understand.
this man had golden toilets and had suits that fit like fucking garbage bags. Like
He
had to
looked
go
like he
around
shopped
the-
for his suits.
He had
at
to go
Ross.
run
man
around
had
the
on
track to lose
suits.
some weight.
He had on zoot suits.
listen, if they sold suits at Ross, I'd be all over it. What are we talking about here?
I know.
You're not the president of the United States.
It's true.
Two things that are like benefits of being the president that I would absolutely like take a part of. One, there's one guy, and if you click a button and say I want X, it does not matter what it is. Food
Diet
related,
Coke button. Diet Coke.
That.
Yeah, you know what you use that for? Diet Coke button.
Diet Coke. That and like I would have the best suits of all time. I would be wearing every color suit and be like, and
Not tan, because that's a scandal.
That
You
is
wear
a
a
scandal.
Dijon colored suit and they would call you the N-word.
oh yeah. If I got
Well,
big
to be fair, they'd already be calling you that, but like
Yeah.
No, if I got a pink suit off, they'd be sick to their stomach. They'd start a riot. I'd get impeached.
Jordan would be wearing like a light purple suit with like a pair of fucking like Air Force Ones.
They would. Oh my god, they'd hang me. They'd hang me just from the
Treason! How is this treason? Treason!
He's
Because
wearing
it's treasonous!
the other guy tried to start a coup. Don't care. This is what
The
we're
other guy
impeaching.
started a coup. They started a coup. Oh man, he wore a purple suit. That's it. Got to get him the fuck out of here.
Alright, can we talk about Biden fucking tumbling down some plane steps?
Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
Oh, he did?
What a rough...
Oh yeah, you didn't see
No,
that?
I
like
didn't see
like
it.
2
And
weeks ago. He got blown down those steps like a fucking piece of paper in the wind. Like fucking
was
Flat
one of those-
Stanley.
It was one of those things where... So, those airline steps are steep, and if you clip your toe...
You're cooked.
You're sent. And it looked like he was jogging up, fucking cool guy Joe jogging up, and he clipped a stair, and he tumbled down them
no.
steps. Oh,
Twice,
my God.
2 different times.
My hip.
Because he got up and then tumbled again.
And there were some great fucking like
Memes about
it. Yeah.
The
And
bad
then,
part
of
is
course,
this.
Fox
This
News-
comes at the heels of us like talking about how Trump could not get up the steps. Like he had to have the very
Oh, I'm all
very
for
long,
making fun
shallow
of Biden's
ramp.
mobility.
And then Biden just like falls twice, getting up some fucking steps immediately after he gets inaugurated.
The best one I saw was not Jason Derulo, but the guy everyone always says is Jason Derulo falling at the Met Gala, and it said, "Oh, breaking
Grammys.
Joe Biden," and Jason Derulo fell at the Met Gala, or the Grammys, or whatever it is.
It was the Met Gala, I think.
Was that
Yeah.
not Jason Derulo?
It's
I don't
not.
think
It
it
was
was.
actually some guy in some completely different guy across the world at like some award show.
Oh,
It's
And
just funny.
it just
But no.
became a joke that it's Jason Derulo, and we fucking bought it when we for this. It's documented on this podcast that we bought the shit out of that for like
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple hours.
Shout out to Make Gala. I hope we get to have one next year so we can see this year, so we can see what Rihanna will wear to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I
There's
care
Derrick Henry stiff arming Joe Biden, and he's just crumpled on the. Oh, this is a tough scene.
It is a tough.
Conor McGregor laying next to fucking Joe Biden.
Conor McGregor got his ass beat. That's
He took a whole fucking nap, and he's fighting that man again.
No, he's not.
He already said that. No, they just signed that fight for July.
They just signed the papers. He's gonna take another nap and make another $80 million doing it. Probably more than
Oh.
that.
While we're talking about white
the
men
absolute
getting
efficiency
money,
of the man.
while we're talking about white men getting money they don't deserve. So I watched that WeWork documentary this weekend.
Yeah.
First
Yeah,
of all,
I
that was a
watched it.
Oh my god. Well, here, let me spoil it. Spoiler alert. White man gets money for doing very mediocre thing. Then people see through his ruse and he loses all his
Oh
money.
yeah, I know he was scamming.
And then they told
He
they
was-
gave him $1.6 billion. The fuck away.
No, so they ended up giving him 580 million dollars, but then they extended his $430 million of loans out to like 2027 or some dumb shit like that. So like basically they gave him time to make $1 billion to pay off his loans. But some of the shit he was saying, like, so Jackson, you know probably better than anybody else, but like businesses do weird accounting sometimes. They were doing weird accounting for like even businesses because they're like community adjusted like statistics. So like they were just cutting out all of their expenses and being like, yeah, we're profitable for like 5 years. They're like, yeah, $46 billion. That's what we're worth. And it's like, no, you're hemorrhaging $2.2 billion a week. Like, what are we talking about?
So apparently,
That's hard to think about.
2018, they had a lawsuit from an employee that said in her interview, the CEO piled her with tequila shots. Shortly after this claim was made, they put an end to their unlimited beer policy
Yeah.
and
So
limited
in
it to
their,
4 beers a day.
in their office, they had
4
like
beers.
taps. Like real
Yeah, no,
taps.
they had they had the like actual bars with draft beer and shit.
Yeah.
What? That's fucking insane.
And every summer, they would do this thing where it was like Camp WeWork or some dumb shit like that, where they would take them out into the forest at this like weird summer camp thing, and then they would just like drink like you've never been able to drink before. And somebody said every 50 feet, there was some sort of bar at this summer camp.
That sounds so good until you realize like this is like a work thing. This is
Yeah. And
Oh, that's
Crazy, never
Nancy from Accountant blacked out on the table.
it's like, oh, I have to see these people on Monday. Yeah, no, it was some weird shit. Also, they talked to a lot of their lawyers, and nobody asked their lawyers, like, okay, so, like, you saw the books. Like, you didn't ask any questions? Because, like...
Ain't my question
you're-
that I be asking.
That's fair. But, like, as an attorney, like, if you're filing your S-1s and stuff, like, you have to, like, know, like, what's going on. And if you don't, and you let them file that, which they did, somebody should say something. Because their S1 was, like, embarrassing. Which, your S1 is your public filing, for those of us who don't know. Like, for a big company. It's the paper you file with the SEC when you're going to do an IPO. So, like,
Listen, all they do
it
is
breaks down
get to the
all of your
IPO.
business.
That's what unraveled it all, right? Was they filed for the IPO, and then in that time span, like, he was gone before they got to IPO.
And they realized, well, we gotta get this guy the fuck out of here. What the hell?
Because everybody was like, okay, so you rent out desks, and then you spend a lot of money on parties. And he was like, well, also we want to do... And it's like, well, okay, but are you a real estate company? No, we're a community-based, blah, blah, blah. It was like, so you rent out desks? And he was like, well, you know... And then, like, SoftBank, which is like a big Japanese hedge fund kind of thing, gave them $4 billion after they filed the S1. Stop giving white men your money. They're not that special. They're not that smart. They're just not.
Imagine if they had lasted to the pandemic and then they had to deal with this bullshit.
We would have... Oh my god. That would have been the biggest collapse. Like, they were already the biggest collapse, but like, good lord, would they have just gone through hell?
Yes.
Apparently, he's planning a post-pandemic business, so be on the lookout for that.
This man's going to scam some more money, and he's just going to get all of it.
Yeah, be on the lookout and avoid it, is what I mean to say.
Yeah, do not invest. Because he sells snake oil. It works.
It's going to be him and the fucking guy from Fire Festival. I don't know his name.
Billy something.
Billy, yeah. Is he still in jail?
McFarlane?
Billy McFarlane.
That sounds right.
He went to jail. Is he still
He
there?
did go to jail. Hope so. I don't know.
Probably not.
I find what he did much less egregious than what Newman, the WeWork guy, did. Just because, like, okay, he was throwing a party. That's a little different than, like, you scammed, like,
Innocent
businesses
people.
out of them. Yeah.
Billy was a dumbass. He was just wildly overambitious.
Yes. He didn't listen to anyone along the way,
he's
and
just
people just kept giving him money.
It's just a frat
He's
guy.
like, this is awesome.
Yeah, he was just a frat guy
I do
that
nothing, they
people
just
put...
give me a bunch of money. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I get to spend it on nothing, essentially. And Ja Rule hangs out with me, too.
Is that a plus or minus?
He's still in jail.
You know.
Net neutral, I suppose.
Yeah. Because, like, Ja Rule's kind of cool, but also it feels like Ja Rule can get really annoying.
Yeah.
So, Billy McFarlane is currently incarcerated, and he filed for a compassionate release to avoid contacting the virus because he's asthmatic, which this guy's a professional scammer, so how can they believe that? And his request was promptly denied, and then 2 months later, he tested positive for COVID-19 at the facility.
I mean, obviously.
Does not say he died, so I imagine
You
he has
hate
recovered.
to see it.
So
You simply hate to see it.
it's tough.
You know, it is what it is. That's my take on that WeWork documentary. I wish that they didn't do that.
Stop giving white guys.
Maybe just...
Stop giving white people money, including us.
Yes. Just, like, fund some black creative projects. Just, like, one or two. See where that goes.
Just know all money you give to us just explicitly for Jordan.
Yeah, just go
Yes.
for it.
Me and only me. And I will pay my employees the white rent.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
No.
But
Not even close.
Definitely negative in this.
Big ol' ready.
hey, no taxes, I guess.
Sure.
It's a write-off.
You see, Nike's not paying any taxes on it.
Haven't paid tax in like 5 years.
Yeah, it's corporations, buddy.
I imagine that's more common than we all...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. None of the corporations pay taxes.
Ever since I heard the report that the IRS had budget cuts, so they started cutting the divisions of people that look into, like, corporation and rich people tax fraud, and they kept a full workforce for the poor people.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, okay,
That's very
no
expensive.
one,
That's very expensive.
no
to
one
audit
is
rich
paying
people.
taxes up there. No one is
very
paying
expensive
taxes
to
up
audit rich
there.
people.
Yeah, because you need lawyers and actual accountants, and like you have to like sit, and it takes the doc review is fucking 72 days because you got to review everything that they've sold. And
Oh,
like,
that
but, like,
that feels like a nightmare.
oh yeah, no. Like it's corporate litigation times 100, but still, I think they should do it because there are less corporations than there are people in America.
But you don't understand. The corporations are people, so they're fine.
Fuck you, Oklahoma, and also Citizens United. I feel very strongly about that, and the Supreme Court won't, but should overturn that. Because corporations are not people.
Meanwhile,
I don't understand what
Meanwhile,
happened.
the fucking Supreme Court is lighting up the NCAA.
Oh, yeah, they are giving them the business.
The fucking
what?
That was
Federal
insane.
Soci-
The Supreme... Yeah, go ahead.
the majority of the Supreme Court is whole ass free market Federal Society dickheads, and they are big mad at the NCAA. We're about to be able to pay fucking athletes everything. I'm about to hand fucking
Yes.
They're
Dylan
hearing
Gabriel.
the case for that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
It's
Dylan
already been
Gabriel
heard.
check to his fucking hands, like just here in the middle of the game. I'm gonna walk on the field and here's $100,000.
Jesus.
So
Please
an
throw the ball
NBC
far.
An NBC News update, an hour into the proceedings, a sentence that leads off things. And so, for about an hour or so, the justices took turns rhetorically punching the NCAA in their face.
Clarence Thomas asked a question.
They heard the case.
He asked a lot
and the
of
fucking
questions.
judges just started roasting the NCAA.
Clarence Thomas has been on the Supreme Court
You'll love to
since
hear that.
92, 93, something like... No, a little
long
later than
time.
that. A long
About
time, like
the
20...
80s. Yeah. About the late 80s.
Yeah. And he has asked maybe 12 questions since he's been on the bench. He asked more questions during that proceeding than he has ever asked on his time on the Supreme Court.
So he got on the Supreme Court, and then he just been fucking chilling.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
just like,
Yeah, no, he's
Incredible.
just sitting there stoically looking down upon you. Because, like, the Supreme Court's, like, set up really weird where you're on, like,
way
ground.
above, right?
Yeah, and they're, like, 9 or 10 feet above you, which is very weird. Because you're supposed to talk up to the... Anyway.
that seems crazy.
We get
That
some
seems-
weird thing that when the white people were in charge in like the 1700s. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems nuts.
No, it's insane to think about. But, yeah, it also gave light to the fact that when you say this NCAA shit to, like, people who don't fuck with sports, which these weird pseudo-intellectuals don't.
Well, no, that's the thing. Clarence Thomas, like a big college football fan, and he was being the dog shit out of the NCAA in those proceedings. Like, he loves college football, and he's just like, you know what? I built for this. I am built for this. I'm just here to beat the dog shit out of the NCAA.
Built different.
He's going to do one good thing for black people his whole tenure on the bench. Wow.
The amount
Yeah,
of,
pretty much.
like, regular people that still, like, use the trope of, like, oh, they get a free education. Like, what do you mean? They get paid. They get a free education. Kills me. It kills
Dumbest
me.
shit in the world.
College football is, like, of, like, professional sport. I would imagine it's probably more valuable than, like, MLS, NHL, right? It's, like, outside of the
Oh,
big
yeah.
three, it's probably the next most valuable, like, product as a league.
Yeah.
And fucking free. just,
Yeah.
Free labor.
Wow.
Don't pay them
Like the
anything.
SEC network. There's an SEC network.
That just signed a multi-billion-dollar TV deal with ESPN.
And we can't
Yeah.
they can't even sign an autograph and receive some fucking cheddar for it.
They can't get a pizza from their coach.
Oh.
Like, come on.
I can't
But,
wait
you know,
to just like run onto the field in the
education.
middle of a game and just hand someone a fucking check.
Jackson's gonna be sitting behind the bench just throwing like ones at them. Don't worry. Game's on me, guys. Game's on me.
Just straight up bounty gate ass shit. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you see number 88. Yeah. Hit him. Got 5 on it.
Hard.
I got 5 on it.
If he breaks his leg, I will give you my car.
I know that Jordan did not, but did you, Pat, or Jackson see the Final Four games yesterday?
No. I know a
No,
little bit.
I just followed them loosely on Twitter.
I
See,
simply
I-
will not watch it.
I had watched I agree that college basketball is a much worse product. I like March Madness. This year, last year it didn't happen. This year, I'm much less like into it, following it wise, just because I've kind of been less into sports this year as a whole. But I still did brackets, and I fucking
Yeah, you started following a little bit more closely.
And I am financially invested now. Yeah.
When it started looking like you're going to get a brand new driver out of it.
So I in this bracket, I just basically went off of like knowing teams, like they're usually good. So I picked Syracuse to get as far as they did, even though they like stunk all year. Like I didn't look into any of that. I was like, they're usually fucking good, and I picked UCLA to get pretty far too, and that played out. And then I need Gonzaga to beat Baylor in the final. So I've been like watching. But the fucking Gonzaga UCLA game, like objectively was just good. Like a lot of scoring happened. The play was fast paced. There was good plays. There wasn't sequences of like 2 minutes where everyone's just fucking bricking shots. Like it looked like a fucking like the flow of an NBA game.
I love like
It
the
was so
4
much
straight
fun.
turnovers in a row.
Oh
That
my
always
god,
happens.
it's so fucking bad.
As someone that doesn't like to watch college basketball generally, that game was actually fucking amazing. We were playing board games, but it was like on in the background, so I was like watching it passively. But at the end, I literally fucking Mike Breen bang when the 3 went in, because if Gonzaga loses, I go from winning $500 to probably like $60. I literally stood up and went bang as it went. My family and I are playing fucking. It's like a gin rummy kind of card game.
Were you playing Phase 10?
4
We're playing
kings or something.
five crowns.
5 crowns.
Oh my god.
That's
But yeah,
fucking funny.
I was lit. I want a new driver, and
You're
I'll
not
have to
gonna
buy
get
Caleb.
one.
I'll have to buy Caleb some golf clubs too, but it's fine. Everything.
Sorry about that.
Pat really fucked that up for me.
Oh
That's
no,
alright.
you're gonna go do things with your wife that you love.
I like. That's the thing, is I like doing activities with her. It's just that's the most expensive.
Yeah, it's literally the most expensive hobby that we can
So
share.
it's tough.
You could have learned how to cook.
I know how to cook.
I still
Not
cook-
you, Kevin.
I cook with Kayla.
Okay.
I do not head chef it. But I love being a sous chef.
Yeah, Kevin's a good sous.
Tell me what to do. Yeah, please. I'll peel a potato. I'll dice some onions. Come on. I'll make a nice sauce. I'll smash some tostones.
Do you have the creme fraiche? Creme fraiche?
Yeah,
They
no,
don't have creme fraiche in their house.
no, not generally. Not unless we
Need something for that. That's not an item you just have in your house.
That's,
goes back.
that's a South Park reference.
Yeah, it is. But I got lost in
Sure.
the sauce, you see.
I made a risotto this week. That was good. It was hard. 'Cause
Yeah,
it takes-
risotto's... Is a risotto tricky? I've never done risotto.
It's super tricky because like you have to make
like
sure
it.
you cook the rice all the way through, and it takes like 30 fucking minutes, and
That's
you
good
have
at
to
a restaurant.
constantly stir it. No, it's good at a restaurant, but I wanted to make it because I've been challenging myself culinarily.
Fucking Morgan made a paella.
I'm making a paella tomorrow.
And that's like... I would like to make a paella. Because,
paella
first of
is
all,
easy.
paella slaps. Second of
Oh,
all,
yeah.
it's easy. You just need a big enough fucking pot and time. But, like, after that, it's actually pretty easy. But paella fucking slaps, so...
I got some saffron from the Indian grocery store, so we're about to go crazy with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was cooking hour. Thanks, everybody.
We'll have more of these never.
Yeah, cooking on.
Did you guys do anything fun for Easter? I know Jordan was dying all day.
Yeah, I was going through
I
it.
did a scavenger hunt.
Did you win
Did
the
you
money?
Did you win money again?
No, there was no money. No. Well, no, not really money. They said they're gonna pay for a vacation within the state of Florida for us.
But you have to go
Yes.
with... Yeah.
So
That's the catch.
So we're
the
just
punishment.
trying to find a place that we can golf all weekend, because apparently everyone in my family likes to golf now. So
Just go South Florida.
yeah, we're thinking that, or St. Augustine maybe.
I'll come golf with you. I don't want to stay with you.
No.
But I'll drive down. I'll take days off and drive down and golf.
A nice little 40-minute drive. Yeah,
I
that's
can
easy.
get a hotel next to where you guys stay.
Definitely
You don't
not
wanna stay
across the
across
I'm
street.
hungry.
Kevin, what's wrong with staying with my family, Kevin? What's wrong with it? I don't understand.
I mean, if I'm paying, I'm going to want to stay at a Marriott.
This gets a
Because,
little
like,
loud.
for points. So, yeah, I know that will not be the choice of... But, so, I'll
Actually,
stay nearby.
it very much could be, because Mary's boyfriend is getting a new job at a Marriott on the golf
I want to
course.
stay at the other Marriott. in town. Just because of how the points work.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. No, I
Just
get
how
it.
the bank account works.
No, I got it. It's fine. I get
The
it.
way my bank account's
When
set
the
up,
bank sends the money to the hotel, it's like certain Marriotts that like the one that your family's gonna stay at, it doesn't work. Yeah.
It's got to be east facing, or the points don't count.
yeah. Those north-facing hotels, they just decline my card every time. I don't know.
So yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I'd love to be near you guys. I love your family.
I don't listen to this shit anyway. It's fine.
You can tell them this. That's fine.
I still
Your mother's
laugh
just gonna
every so
roast my
often.
tie next time I show up to a wedding with a sick tie.
Yeah, that's not nice.
I had a nice floral tie on. She was like, "That tie stinks." I was like, "Your husband's tie has Miller Lite on it."
Tabasco, Kevin. Tabasco.
Whatever. Oh, Tabasco.
Whomstever.
Yeah. The fashion diva that is Carol.
I was so happy with that tie too.
It was a good time.
But yeah, you guys should go to St. Augustine. I support that decision.
Bet you
Probably
do.
the keys.
Golfing.
We're going
We're
to
gonna golf with
Mar-a-Lago.
Jackson.
Getting close.
Yeah.
Listen. I can play about 110 yards at a time at this point.
Let's just do the par 3 in Vieira. It's about the longest hole.
That's a great little course. You would
go
fucking
next month.
thrive at that course. Short game, Jackson.
Oh yeah, no, like I hit like 50 balls at Topgolf. Like the first, I hit like 70 balls. The first 30 were miserably bad. I was so mad. I almost chucked the fucking club off the fucking second floor of the base. And then I just took the 9-iron, just started to hit the best shots of my life. Good hang time, good spin, good distance. Felt good.
You'd love to hear
And then
that.
took out the sand wedge and started placing the ball where I wanted to. But yeah, no, if I need to go farther, about 80 yards, gonna take me a few shots.
I went to go golf this weekend, and I told Pat the night before. I was like, I have a good feeling I'm gonna shoot 89. Like I've never broke 90. I've never got close to breaking 90, so that's like ambitious. But I was like, I'm gonna shoot an 89, and then front 9, and I think I shot either a 44 or a 45 on the front 9. So I was like on pace, and I was like, this is awesome. I fixed my slice. Everything's going great. And then we make the turn. And then as far as
60.
history is concerned, I didn't hit a single shot on the back 9. I think I shot like it was 60 or 61 or something in that arena on the back 9. Like, and every drive went into the woods. It was like, I was like, I hate golf. I don't want to golf anymore. And then on hole 18, pipe a drive, 270 yards, fucking chip the ball onto the green, 2-putt for par. I was like, I love golf. I can't wait to play another round. This game
I'll be
is so
back
sick. I'm
tomorrow.
the best golfer in the
It's a
world.
cruel bitch.
You guys are actual
That's so
addicts.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so rude for that to happen on 18 too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just a beautiful hole.
Leaves you with the best taste in your mouth. And then you get on the hole 1 or the next time you golf, and you shank 3 balls into the woods.
Or you kill a bird.
Yeah. Wait, who's killed a bird?
Kevin,
I mean,
Two of the 4 of us.
Kevin stomped out a bird. Yes.
Kevin did mercy kill a bird.
I still
Sure.
can't believe that. With no warning to anybody else.
It's fucking
That was the most startling part. I'm all for Kevin. Like, that bird was needed to die, but tell someone.
I will fully own that. I went through about 10-second thought process in my head and came to a decision and executed. And in that entire time,
Literally executed.
that entire time, I didn't say a word to anybody, which was insane. Serial killer shit. That's on me.
Oh my
on
God.
me. I put my hand up. That. What are you gonna do, though? You know.
Who's screaming in the back?
So my sister's staying the night tonight because my family came
Aw.
up for Easter. So my parents came up yesterday, stayed till today, and then drove back. And my sister came down today. and
It's
is
like we're not saying
leaving
this Poro's house.
tomorrow. So her and Kayla are in the living room for sure scheming right now.
They're not just gonna bring the fridge in there and just get a bunch of ice. The loudest ice.
Earlier, we were in the living room, and Kayla turned to my sister, was like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you." And then I was just like standing there listening, and then she just like paused for a couple of seconds and went, "Oh, I forgot." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave the room now."
That's a conversation I don't want to listen to.
Well,
Nope.
I think that it's a conversation I wasn't supposed to listen to, and listen, I don't want to be asking questions that I don't want the answers to. So I excused myself. So I know they're scheming right now.
Oh yeah.
I think Kara's gonna come out to dinner with us one night next weekend. We're gonna try. I want to do a fucking Cuban place or something. So
I eat tostones.
yeah. All right. I don't have anything else to talk about today.
No.
I don't either.
Happy
I just
Easter,
want to call it
everybody!
a-
Belated
yes.
Easter.
Happy Easter to all. Hope your families are happy and
Bless
healthy.
on Jesus.
I hope- yes, and also go get vaccinated. Do your research. Go get vaccinated.
Do your research, but don't research it too hard. Just trust the science here. Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
We love all of
Fauci
you. dearly.
literally wrote the book. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow for D&D.
Peace.
Yes.
Yep.
She said to me, "Oh, death, come close my eyes." Whoa, I know I'm more fool than wise. She said to me, "Oh, death, it's way too wet on your cheeks to be nothing. But what does she know? Really, what does she know?" I never wanted anything as little as I want this now. Oh, I take my pistol, gonna make you proud. Oh, keep your pity to yourself. Oh, mama, make you wish you didn't love someone else. Oh, death, come close my eyes. Whoa, I know I'm more fool than wise. She said to me, "Oh, death, it's way too wet on your cheeks to be nothing." But what does she know? Really, what does she know? I never wanted it to be this way. You know I hold on to everything you say. Keep your pity to yourself. I'll make you wish that you didn't love someone else. Oh, death.